Welcome everyone to WWE 2K15 TLC, Tables, Ladders, and Chairs. And like the marquee says, we are kicking things off with a TLC match for the Divas Championship. Good afternoon everyone, and we are live from New York City for WWE 2K15 TLC. I am your host, PWS Phil, and I thank you guys for joining me here on Twitch or catching this broadcast on record on YouTube. The WWE Divas Champion AJ Lee is making her way to the ring, and the odds are stacked against her tonight as she takes on the very tough as nails Tamina Snuka in a TLC match. Now, AJ's been doing a great job since winning the Divas title from the Bellas, but really taking on quite a feat here tonight, having to stop Tamina in this TLC battle. And the daughter of the legendary Superfly Jimmy Snuka looks to claim the Divas Championship for the first time this year, as she looks to bump off AJ Lee and claim that Divas Championship by climbing the steel ladder here tonight. Tamina overcame Emma over on SmackDown in a series of matches to get this number one contendership, and she doesn't want to let this opportunity slide on a grand stage like TLC. I'm sure Tamina will put the dangerous ladder to use, as well as chairs and tables to take down the champ AJ Lee. These two used to have an alliance, but it's all for naught tonight as they clash to see who's the best in the Divas division. And there's the bell, and what an incredible championship matchup this should be. And AJ kicks things off with a running bulldog. And there's a nice high leg lariat. Takes Tamina right down to the mat. Oh, and look at that kick to the back. No matter who wins this, we are soon to crown a new number one contender. This Monday on Raw, Nikki Bella and Paige will have their final matchup to see who will fill in the last spot in the Divas Fatal 4-Way number one contenders match. So whoever wins this, one way or another, will have a new challenger very soon. And there's a beautiful backbreaker into neckbreaker combination by AJ. Gonna take a lot to keep Tamina down so that she can climb the ladder. Now look at that, switches up the combo, backbreaker into leg sweep. AJ Lee very accomplished as a technical wrestler. And there's a beautiful vertical suplex by Tamina Snuka. Oh, and a nasty drop kick to the spine. Tamina's going to want to use hard and impactful maneuvers to try to put the smaller AJ Lee down and keep her on the mat. And she's going to want to do that sooner than later. AJ has lots of energy and lots of endurance, and the longer the match goes, the more it'll be in AJ's favor. And Tamina sets up the ladder now, but AJ gets a hold of her. And look at that tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. And snaps off the Hurricane. AJ on a roll here. AJ's going to want to be quick on her feet, try to misdirect Tamina, possibly cause Tamina to make a mistake. And that should be AJ's opening to climb the ladder and hold on to her Divas Championship. And there's another great suplex from Tamina, getting AJ's feet caught up in the ladder. And now just stomping the hell out of her, stomping a mud hole, as old JR would say, on AJ. But AJ quick to reverse with the shoulder buster. Oh, and Tamina goes head first into the ladder. And there's a step in the right direction. Gotta cut out the legs from your bigger opponent. Gonna make it real hard for Tamina to climb that ladder with a busted knee. And a quick neck breaker by AJ puts her back in control of this match. And she follows it up with a Mr. Perfect style neck breaker. Oh, and Tamina just shooed away that dropkick by AJ. And Tamina with an excellent judo hip toss. And now she has control of the ladder. This is bad news for AJ. Nope, she just replaced it in the ring. I thought it was going to come crashing down into the ribs of AJ, but AJ got out of there. Oh, and there's that hard kick to the back by the Divas champion. And AJ hits a reverse DDT. The Acai DDT, invented by Ultimo Dragon. Used by the likes of not only AJ, but Seth Rollins as well. And AJ wasted her opportunity here. Should have been climbing the ladder long ago. And now she's going, but it might be too late. She's got a hold of her championship. Still hanging on. And Tamina pulls her down. Electric chair off the belt. And Tamina sets up the ladder one more time here. And AJ pushes her off quickly. And what's this now? AJ got her eye on Tamina. Kick in the gut. Shining Wizard knee right off the skull of Tamina Snuka. But look at this, AJ wasted precious time here. Oh, sends Tamina into the corner. And Tamina reverses with an elbow. Oh, and there's a clothesline. Drops AJ head first on the mat, but back first on the ladder. And that's going to be bad news for AJ, but she's right back on the attack with a spinning back kick. Puts Tamina in the ropes. And Tamina sends her to the outside. Oh no, shot to the ladder, right to the face of AJ Lee. And this gives Tamina ample time to set up the ladder and make a shot for the WWE Divas Championship here. There she goes, but the champion already back up on her feet. And AJ pushes her off one more time. What a way to kick off TLC with this Divas Championship match. Tamina put in a lot of work facing Emma on SmackDown to earn this title shot. And AJ fought so hard to claim the Divas Championship from the Bella Twins. Both these divas deserving of a spotlight like this here at TLC. And there's a hell of a dropkick, causes Tamina to drop the ladder. And AJ is back in control of this match and trying to put the ladder right into the body of Tamina. And Tamina and the ladder back in. And AJ close behind. Blocked by Tamina, big right hand. Oh, and she sends AJ face first into the ladder. AJ dazed and confused. Still got enough wits about her to make the reversal. But so does Tamina. And Tamina with the sleeping neckbreaker. The sleeper hold into the drop down. Bounces AJ's head off the mat. But Tamina's still a little woozy herself. And she starts to make the big climb up the ladder. And so does AJ. Dangerous situation at the top of the ladder here as these women battle for the Divas Championship. Oh, and AJ just had her fingertips on the belt, and AJ falls from the top of the ladder. Tamina up top. Can she pull the championship down before AJ regains her consciousness? AJ back up on her feet. Can Tamina get the job done here? No. AJ pulls her down, and a golden opportunity passes by Tamina Snuka. Can she get back on track? And the Divas champion snaps off a tight neckbreaker center of the ring. And she makes her way back up the ladder now. Can AJ Lee reclaim and hold on to her WWE Divas Championship? And she does! AJ Lee retains the championship. Hard, oh man, such hard luck for Tamina. She was up there trying to wrestle the belt from the top of the ladder. She couldn't get it done, and AJ makes her way back in and holds on to the Divas Championship. There we see the highlights. That tight neck breaker by AJ Lee just absolutely rocked Tamina. And you see there, AJ pulls down her WWE Divas Championship. What a match to kick off our show tonight. And now AJ awaits whoever walks out of the Fatal 4-Way this week on Main Event. But first on Monday, we gotta see who fills in that 4th spot. Will it be Nikki Bella or will it be Paige? We'll find out Monday. But tonight, AJ can rest quietly with her favorite item in the universe, the Divas Championship. And now we turn things to SmackDown as we look at the rubber match between Booker T and Sting to settle the score. Now, Booker T originally eliminated Sting from the Intercontinental title #1 Contenders Battle Royal, which left Sting, of course, still angry from their previous tag team feud with the Living Legends, Booker T and Chris Jericho. Booker T and Sting had a match on Main Event where Sting picked up the victory, and of course that left Booker T's feathers ruffled. So here we are at TLC to finish it once and for all. Tag team partners at ringside. The 5-time WCW champion Booker T goes one-on-one with the Icon, Sting. And the Icon, Sting, trying to get back on track on SmackDown after the big tag team war with Booker T and Jericho. But Sting and DDP can't seem to get out of the way of these two. They just keep crossing paths. So tonight, as far as the war between Booker T and Sting is concerned, things are going to try to be settled right here at TLC. All 4 of these men are WCW legends, and they're looking to settle the score here tonight and move on to bigger and better things on the blue brand. Of course, Sting would love to claim the Intercontinental title, was very disappointed to be the first man eliminated in that Battle Royal, and especially by a former WCW ally of his, Booker T. I think Sting is just really, upset with the whole situation. Supposed to be friends with Booker and Jericho, but old feelings die hard, and I'm sure some leftover, bad blood from WCW fuels a lot of these two's feud. And there's the bell as these two legends lock up. Booker T with a nice snapmare there into the rear chin lock. Oh, and there's a hard knee right to the back of Sting. And Booker T with an awesome waist lock takes down the Icon. But Sting breaks it at the wrist. Waist lock of his own. And now Booker T reverses. Great chain wrestling to open up this matchup. And Booker T with a massive pendulum backbreaker. Sends shockwaves throughout Sting's body. And a nasty back elbow. Booker T in control of this matchup early on. But Sting battles back, right hand, kick into the ropes, and a chop to the chest. The Stinger not going to be outdone here. But look at that, a nice reversal by Sting in the corner, knife edge chop, and the atomic drop. And one more time for the Icon. Takes Booker T right down to the mat. And there's a leg right across the chest. And Booker T's had about enough of that. He goes to the eyes. Tries to shoot Sting in the rope, but Sting reverses with the jawbreaker. And he starts to go to work on the leg here, possibly setting up for the Scorpion Deathlock. One Sting, many a championship. There's the atomic drop one more time, and Booker T not feeling too good. Oh my goodness, and a fourth one. Booker T highly discombobulated after all those atomic drops. And there's Sting with a sidewalk slam, taking a page out of Booker T's playbook. Belly-to-belly suplex by the Icon Sting sends Booker T flying. And Booker T is in a bad way here. He started off strong in this match. Booker T now back in control. Very surprised. Sting had a lot of momentum. And look at that short arm clothesline. Just rocks Sting. And whoa, a massive spine buster by Booker T. A signature maneuver there. Right into the cover. 1, 2, and Sting holds on. Sting gets an elbow in, but oh no, Booker T kick to the gut, and the axe kick. This could be it for the Stinger. 1, 2. Oh my goodness, had to be 2.8, 2.9. Booker T had the pin, had the scissor kick, but Sting just kicked out at the very last moment. And now Booker T pouring on the offense, knee drops, leg drops, anything he can get done here. He can't believe Sting survived that scissors kick. And Sting now scoops Booker T up. Tombstone pile driver. Signature Sting maneuver there. Booker T dazed and confused. Sting into the cover. And this time it's Booker T who hangs on. And Booker T in the ropes. What does Sting have in mind here? Big scoop and slam. And another knee drop. Booker T just relentless with the knees tonight. And Booker T going right back to work on the spine of Sting. And a Bret Hart style elbow right to the face. Booker T finally gained control in this match again. Or did I speak too soon? Sting with a kick to the gut. And takes Booker T over with a suplex. Floats into the cover. Only gets 2. And Sting now looks like he's ready. What's he got in mind? Scorpion death drop. But is Booker too close to the ropes? 1, 2, 3. And the Icon Sting wraps it up with the Scorpion Death Drop here at TLC. Let's take a look at the highlights. Booker T hit one of his classic maneuvers, that driving spine buster, took the Icon right into the mat, and then he hit his legendary axe kick, and I thought that was it for the Stinger center of the ring, but Sting kicks out at 2.9. Came back, hits the Tombstone pile driver on Booker T, and Booker T was never the same after that. Sting thought he might have had the win there, and so did I, but Booker T kicked out. But then, Sting put the final nail in the coffin with the Scorpion Death Drop to the former WCW champion for the cover, the count, and the victory. As Sting and DDP get past Booker T and Jericho, they hope for the final time. We'll have to see how this plays out, see if Booker T and Jericho can move on and let Sting and DDP enjoy their victory in this feud. This past Monday on Raw, Bray Wyatt pinned Triple H to win the best-of-5 series for the Wyatt family over the Authority. But the Authority has all the power, so Triple H made one final match to settle it once and for all. An elimination 6-man tag right here at TLC, the Authority versus the Wyatt family. Can Triple H lead his Authority to victory over the Wyatts here tonight? The Wyatts won 3-1 in the weekly feud on Raw. But can they put it together here tonight and finally get a victory over the Wyatts? Only Big Show was able to defeat Rowan. We'll have to see what goes down right here at TLC. Rollins, of course, won the United States Championship on main event this week. Finally overcame Batista inside the steel cage. And Batista has forfeited his rematch to carry on in the tag team tournament with his partner, Curtis Axel. So Batista, playing it smart perhaps, didn't want to deal with the Authority time after time, choosing not to invoke his rematch against Seth Rollins, and chooses to stick with Curtis Axel and go after the tag team championship. An interesting turn of events there. Like I said, Triple H and Batista big buddies, and maybe Triple H used his authority once again to save Seth Rollins' United States Championship. But can he save himself from whatever the Wyatt family may have in store? We'll find out right here tonight.
We're here.
And the Wyatt family have been eerily floating from victim to victim. Earlier in the year, going after Ryback, dragging Summer Rae into the equation. It's just been an odd year, as you would expect from the Wyatt family. And Bray's been trying to get something going against, for the WWE Championship. He had his chance in the six-way chamber match back at Hell in the Cell. The six-way Hell in the Cell match at the Hell in the Cell pay-per-view. Came up short there. Been trying to get some traction in the top 10 contender scene. And that's where he started having heated words with Triple H and the Authority, leading to this war. And now that the Wyatt family won the best-of-5 series, Triple H used his power to set up this one last match. And you can bet that Wyatt is going to try to make Triple H pay for continuing something that was already done. The Wyatt family already took their victory, and now you're poking angry dogs, Triple H, and I don't know that these dogs of war are ones you want to go to battle with. And here we go. What a six-man elimination tag this should be. Triple H coming out of the box with right hand right to the face of Bray Wyatt. Big body slam by the Game. And a Luthez press with punches. Shades of Stone Cold Steve Austin there by Triple H. We'll see Stone Cold a little later on taking on CM Punk in match 3 of their best of 5 series. And there's a huge hip toss by Bray Wyatt. Wyatt got the pin on Triple H after Sister Abigail this past Monday on Raw. Took a little help from Eric Rowan. Bray Wyatt got caught with 2 pedigrees in that match, and Eric Rowan got up on the apron and distracted the referee. So really, the Wyatt family truly put an end to this feud together. But Triple H cannot let it lie, cannot let it rest, and made this final 6-man match to try to get the last laugh from the Wyatt family. But this is an elimination match, so you're going to have to defeat all 3 members of either team in order to pick up the victory. So we could see a 3-on-1 situation by the end of this match. We'll have to see what happens. But Triple H makes the tag to Seth Rollins, and Rollins in with a nasty suplex on Bray Wyatt. Triple H and Big Show also moved on in the tag team number 1 contenders tournament on main event. They got a win over Fandango and Adam Rose Dance Party on main event this week. And on that same show, Seth Rollins defeated Batista in the steel cage to reclaim the United States Championship. So Rollins on reign number 2 this year. Can he use it to earn a chance at the WWE Championship? I don't think he wants to start another Rollins gauntlet, but it should be a hell of a reign for the Authority's Undisputed Future. And there's a Northern Light suplex on Bray Wyatt for the cover, and only 2 before Wyatt kicks out. And look at this. Falling reverse DDT by Seth Rollins. Back elbow by Wyatt opens the door for Harper to come in. And look at Seth Rollins goes all the way out to the floor, and Eric Rowan already putting a beat down on Rollins. And Wyatt sends Rollins right into the apron of the ring. And this time tosses him right back in. Clubbing shot to the chest by Harper, and a big boot to the brain. Rights and lefts by Harper, blocked by Rollins. Counters with an elbow. Northern Lights of his own, doesn't hold for the pin. Amazing standing shooting star press. Gotta take the air out of Harper. And the big man is dazed, but recovers quickly and shoots Rollins into the corner. Rollins with the belly to back, this time to Harper. Dropping him on that head and neck. And what does Rollins have in mind here? There's Rollins' version of the Acai DDT. Into the cover now. Oh, and Harper just survives at 2. Knee to the face. Kick to the gut. Shoots Harper into the Authority's corner. And now Triple H and Seth Rollins got something in mind. Snapmare by Rollins. And the boot to the face by the Game. And Triple H back in now. They're wisely keeping Big Show fresh. They don't want him in there losing too much energy, because you never know when you're going to need an unstoppable giant. Oh, and the Wyatt's unstoppable giant, Luke Harper, just got belly-to-bellied by Triple H, who now calls in the Authority's giant, the Big Show. Huge punch to the ribcage. Harper fires back with the knee. Irish Whip Big Show into the Wyatt family corner. And a humongous pump handle slam by Luke Harper. And finally, Rowan in from the Wyatt family. All 6 men have officially been in this match now. And Big Show knocks Rowan into the ropes, pulls him out of the corner. Oh, and breaks him in 2 with that pendulum backbreaker. And now crushes the chest. The Big Show putting all his weight, multiple times on the chest of Eric Rowan. And Rowan's just has to be just squeezed out of him. But he somehow still got the energy to kick Big Show in the face from the ground. How resilient is the Wyatt family? And he's biting the Big Show. What is that? Terrible tactics by the Wyatt family. And now Rowan, rake of the eyes. Come on, ref. Too much, too much. And the leg drop from Harper now. And the Wyatt family is firmly in control of the Authority's most dominant member. Oh, but Big Show had enough of this. Runs through Rowan with the shoulder block. Oh my goodness, but Rowan with the big boot. What a fight between these 2 large men. And multiple headbutts from Rowan keeps the Big Show on the mat. This war is getting ugly quickly here on TLC. And multiple headbutts again. The Big Show absolutely rocked. Oh, and there's a DDT neckbreaker. My goodness, how much can Big Show take? Wow. And the true power of Eric Rowan being shown there as he back body drops Big Show, who wisely gets out of the ring, taking a lot of damage from the Wyatt family in that exchange. And Wyatt goes right, Seth Rollins goes right to work with that high kick right to the back of Rowan's head. And now he's going to try to take the power out of the arms. But Wyatt, I don't know why I keep calling him Wyatt, folks. I apologize. Seth Rollins eats a body slam from Rowan, who comes down with a huge splash, but feet all the way in the ropes. Terrible positioning by Eric Rowan. Shoots Rollins in, and the Wyatt family starts taking their shots. And now Rowan with his huge side slam. Into the cover here. 1, 2... Oh, and the United States champion just kicks out. Rollins knows he's got to make a tag. Hits the jawbreaker. And back in comes the King of Kings, Triple H. Hard kick to the gut. Right hand by the game. Signature spine buster. Classic offense by the game. And he waits on Rowan now. Gotta be the pedigree. The underhook. The underhook. Blast Eric Rowan. Face first into the mat with the pedigree. And Bray and Luke Harper in here to break up the pin. And I think Bray accidentally hit Luke Harper here. And Luke Harper is he is completely out of it. Referee counting Harper to get out of the ring. And Triple H tags in the Big Show one more time. And Eric Rowan wants no part of the Big Show. Here comes Bray Wyatt now. Bray Wyatt wastes no time. Standing Uranagi on the Big Show. You guys may also know that as the Rock Bottom. A standing version of the Rock Bottom. And Bray Wyatt showing his power. One arm lifting the Big Show off the mat like that and driving him down. And now it's Bray Wyatt and Harper. Sidewalk slam DDT combination. And Rowan right into the pin, excuse me. And the Authority's in to break it up. And another backdrop on Big Show. Eric Rowan, what power he must possess. And the Generals are back in. Triple H versus Bray Wyatt. And Bray Wyatt avoids the big right hand of Triple H. And now it's Bray with a pump handle slam of his own. My goodness, you can see Triple H grasping at his lower back there. And Triple H brings in the heavy offense with the DDT running style on Bray Wyatt. Slamming his head into the mat. And he follows up with a belly-to-back suplex. You can see Wyatt clutching at his head. Takes Wyatt center of the ring. And now just punching his face in. Triple H embarrassed by that loss on Monday to Wyatt, especially after he hit 2 spinebusters and 2 pedigrees on Bray and still didn't get the pin. But it only took one Sister Abigail to keep Triple H on the mat. And these two just going at it, punch for punch here. Triple H takes control and goes back to the suplex on Wyatt. 6-man elimination tag team match here. Not even one man eliminated yet. We knew this would be a tremendous war between these two teams. And Wyatt makes the hot tag to Rowan now. Right hand to Triple H. Forearm to Big Show. Rollins gets out of there before it gets to him. And Eric Rowan's got Triple H up and all the way down with the power slam into the cover. 1. Oh, and only a 1. Eric Rowan not fully taking advantage of that opportunity there. Should have tried to hit Triple H. Oh, should have tried to hit Triple H with his side slam. But now Triple H just hit the pedigree for the second time on Eric Rowan. Oh, and it almost cost the Wyatts. But Eric Rowan is in terrible condition here. Gotta make a tag to somebody on his team. Busted wide open by a second pedigree, and now Rowan tags Harper in. What a reversal by Luke Harper, belly-to-belly release suplex on Triple H. Oh, and he just drops Triple H face first into the mat. Into the cover now, and Big Show and Rollins there to break it up. Triple H in the wrong part of town here. Harper and Rowan, what do they have in mind? Reverse slingshot suplex. Rowan into the cover. But Rollins right there. Wyatt and Rowan in there. And Triple H gets out of town quickly. Tags in United States Champion Seth Rollins. And rake of the eyes by Rowan again. Rowan taking a lot of shortcuts here tonight. But that ain't no shortcut. That's just a solid right hand to the face. And Big Show makes the save. I don't know that Rollins needs saving, but... Oh, but Rowan's going to need saving, because he just took that vicious kick to the head one more time by Rollins. And the Wyatt family is very concerned that Rowan is vulnerable. And Rollins got him lined up. Oh, there's the super kick to the chin. But luckily for Rowan, his foot slipped under the rope. But Triple H still going to take his shots while he can. A crucifix pin now by Rollins. 1, 2, 3. And Eric Rowan has been eliminated. 2-on-3 odds now for the Wyatt family. Snap here by Harper. And a big boot to the face. Seth Rollins in a bad spot here. Luke Harper's going to really want to even things up. Beautiful suplex. But Rollins, fisherman suplex. Only a 2 count. Bray Wyatt makes the save. And imagine the position Bray Wyatt would be in to have to face the Authority 3-on-1. And he might have to. Rollins with the Acai DDT. And oh no, Luke Harper eliminated now. But Bray Wyatt already goes to work. DDT on the Big Show. Spear to Triple H. And Rollins hits the reverse Hurricanrana. Bray Wyatt trying to even the odds here. But it might be too late. Cover by Rollins. 1, 2, and Bray Wyatt kicks out. Not one elimination by the Wyatt family so far. The Authority in full power here. All 3 members. Can Bray Wyatt possibly come back? Cover by Wyatt. No. Big Show breaks it up. And it looks like Triple H's authority wins out again, as Bray Wyatt now faces a 3-on-1 situation here versus the entire authority. Wyatt into the corner, and Rollins, one of his signature maneuvers, the corner power bomb rocks Bray Wyatt. And this could be it here, into the cover. 1, 2, 3, and that is it. The authority destroys the Wyatt family here at TLC. Let's take a look at the highlights. Rollins hits the Northern Light suplex, but Wyatt survives. Rollins moves on, hits Luke Harper with the Acai DDT early on. I thought that might have been it, but Harper had the guts to kick out. Eric Rowan rains death from above onto Rollins, but then in the final moments, Harper and Rowan eliminated, and Bray Wyatt takes the powerbomb in the corner for the cover, the count, and the victory. And the authority reigns supreme at TLC. Triple H must be proud of himself. They lost the best of 5 series, but they won the 6-man war. The authority reigning supreme right here tonight. And now the Hardcore title is on the line as Corey Graves looks to win back the Hardcore Championship from R-Truth. Now R-Truth been on the rise lately. Had an amazing 1-hour cage match with Justin Gabriel on Main Event on the road to the Hell in the Cell pay-per-view. And from there, been trying to make his way, even though he came up short in that match to Justin Gabriel. It was such an impressive performance. I gave him a shot at the Hardcore Championship, and he won against Corey Graves. And that Corey Graves is a man who defeated CM Punk 2 straight matches to win that title. So R-Truth in a great position here tonight, looking to retain against Corey Graves, but he's going to have to stay away from the tables in order to do so. They're going to have to slam dunk Corey Graves through one in order to keep it. And Corey Graves, the abrasive young man who made his name disrespecting CM Punk and taking the Hardcore Championship, now he's in the position, back in position as Hunter, as he looks to get back his Hardcore Championship from R-Truth. And I'm sure he'd love to do it in the same fashion. No one thought he could win versus CM Punk in a tables match, and now we're right back at it in a tables match with R-Truth. Can Corey Graves unleash his vicious Dragon Screw leg whip and send R-Truth flying through the table just like he did the Punk? Or will Graves invent a new way to make R-Truth stay down after he breaks a table with R-Truth's body? We'll have to see if this arrogant young man can pull it all together here at TLC and continue his rise by regaining the Hardcore Championship. The broken belt is the prize. Graves wants it back, and R-Truth wants to keep it. And there's the bell. Who will go crashing through a table here at TLC? And R-Truth kicks things off in an amazing way, hits the X Factor right off the bat. A little chucking, a little jiving, and a huge leg drop, and Corey Graves is off to a terrible start in this matchup. Oh my god, leg right into the face of Corey Graves. And R-Truth is in no mood to lose that Hardcore Championship here tonight. Follows up with another leg drop, already focusing an attack on the head of Corey Graves. And Corey Graves loves to lock in his Lucky 13 submission. And if R-Truth can't stand up, he can't defend too much against being thrown through a table. Oh, pardon me, thrown through a table. And R-Truth, not wasting any time, goes right to the Russian leg sweep. Trying to bounce Graves' head off the mat one more time. And he does with an STO. R-Truth on fire to kick off this match. And I'm not just talking about the design on his pants. Since October, we've already had 3 hardcore champions. Of course, CM Punk first winning the reactivated championship, losing it to Corey Graves, and then Corey Graves lost it to R-Truth. Didn't get to hold on to it too long. And Corey Graves waited a lot of this month to invoke this rematch clause. He wanted to make sure he was good and ready for R-Truth. And Truth grabs a table. Truth, the first one to bring it in, but will be the first one to use it. Graves shoots Truth in, but R-Truth hits him with the leg scissors before he gets a chance to do anything about it. And table position in the corner now. And look at that reverse suplex by R-Truth. And Corey Graves very close to the table here. Dangerous position. We've seen anything happen in these table matches. All it takes is one wrong move near the table, and it's over for you. As long as your opponent puts you through the table, it counts. And look at that, striking attack by Corey Graves. And follows it up with a brutal DDT, driving Truth's face right into the mat. And a great side headlock takeover by Corey Graves. If he was a little closer, he probably would have put him through the table with that. And R-Truth now answers back with a DDT. R-Truth doing a great job staying focused on the head and neck of Corey Graves. And shoots him in, right into the table. And will this be enough? No! Corey Graves avoids the dropkick through the table. Oh, and look at that. That was very close. R-Truth's feet could have broke the table off that DDT. And look at that beautiful low dropkick right to the knee. I'm sure Corey Graves would love to at least lock in Lucky 13 for a short time to at least weaken R-Truth's legs. And there he goes, right back at it. He scoops R-Truth up now. Off the shoulders backbreaker, one of Corey Graves' favorite maneuvers. And that should have R-Truth pretty softened up here. Can Corey Graves take advantage of the situation and put R-Truth through the table? No, look at this. Truth sends him into the table. And there it is. Corey Graves waited too long and pays the price as R-Truth retains the Hardcore Championship. And look at that. Table just explodes on contact. Oh my goodness. R-Truth picks up the huge victory to retain the title here at TLC. And Corey Graves has to go back to the drawing board. And now, 2 legends take the center stage as Stone Cold Steve Austin takes on CM Punk in match 3 of their Best of 5 series. And Austin been having a hell of a time this year. Can't seem to get anything done, but he did pick up a win in the first match against CM Punk. But Punk came back and won match 2. And now let's see what happens right here in match 3. Can Stone Cold Steve Austin pull it together against the Chicago Savior? We'll find out in moments. And of course, CM Punk, as I was letting you know during the last match, former Hardcore Champion this year, former WWE Champion this year, hasn't been able to put it all together to regain that WWE Championship. But he's looking to at least get by Steve Austin and get back on track for any championship here in the WWE. being a former hardcore champion, and seeing as Corey Graves just lost, you never know. Punk may make that turn and go right back to that hardcore title and try to shut down R-Truth in the upcoming weeks. Or, of course, he might wait and see what happens with Cena, Van Dam, and Daniel Bryan. Maybe he'll make that shot at the WWE title for Elimination Chamber time. But coming this week, we will have the number one contender WWE number one contender for the WWE Championship Tournament. That winner will face the winner of tonight's triple threat title match. So if Punk gets by Austin in this feud, he'll have to wait a little while, but he might be back in line for a WWE Championship match. And there's the bell as these two go at it, and Austin starts things off with a side headlock takeover. And Austin takes a brutal tilt-a-whirl backbreaker by CM Punk. And they lock back up now. Austin takes control with the side headlock again. Punk shoots him off into the corner. And classic Punk counter right into the spinning neck breaker. And Austin battles back with the knee to the gut. Irish whip by Punk. Bulldog by Austin. Back and forth matchup between these two. Austin got Punk set up. Vertical suplex. Great momentum in that maneuver. And Punk, Shades of the Rock, floats around and through with the DDT. And there's a spinning neckbreaker by Austin. A dangerous game of back and forth between these two, and now Austin rearing back on the arms. Putting pressure on the back and chest of CM Punk. And Punk battles back with the right hand to the gut. But Austin has Punk in his clutches one more time. And this time makes him think about it on the suplex. And there's a beautiful enziguri by Punk. But Austin goes right back to work with the neckbreaker. These two are very evenly matched, despite a slightly different style in the ring. And Austin with a spine buster here, and Austin is in full control of this matchup. Austin off the ropes. Oh, hell yeah. Drops the forearm right across the neck. And Austin in firm control here for the cover. Only gets a 2 count on Punk. And Punk is in a bad way here. But he puts a stop to Austin's destruction with the shoulder breaker. And Austin really softening up Punk's neck. Another variation of the spinning neck breaker. And Austin now goes to work on the arm of Punk. And Punk creates some space. Look at this. Oh, man. Comes from out of nowhere. Catches him in stunner position. Flipping through right into a crossroads. And speaking of crossroads, it's been some months since we've seen... Wait a minute. Stone Cold Stunner. Stone Cold Stunner on CM Punk. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3. And it is all over. Stone Cold Steve Austin hits the Stone Cold Stunner out of nowhere on CM Punk. Let's take a look at the highlights here. Austin hits the forearm center of the ring. We thought that might have been it, but Punk kicked out. But then Stone Cold Steve Austin kick to the gut. Stone Cold Stunner. And CM Punk is finished here at TLC. Austin picks up his second victory in the series in this third matchup. and this is the best Austin has looked in some time. Can Stone Cold Steve Austin keep up this momentum and win the best of 5 series? It would be a hell of a win for Austin and get him right back on track to where he thinks he should be. And what an amazing win. I didn't think the match would be over that soon, as Austin blasts Punk with the Stone Cold Stunner for the victory. What an amazing matchup that was. To see Austin power through Punk so quickly, especially after Punk hit that amazing crossroads. Coming up from the stunner position, doing a backflip into the crossroads position, and then following through with the crossroads. Austin must have felt the pressure from that maneuver, and figured he better blast Punk with the Stone Cold Stunner as soon as possible. And speaking of as soon as possible, Christian is going to want to get to the top of the ladder as soon as possible, because he has a dangerous challenger in The Miz here tonight. It's been many months since Miz lost the title to Rob Van Dam over the summer, and he would love to get right back on top of things by taking Christian's Intercontinental Championship. Christian already had a short reign from SmackDown into Survivor Series last month, where he lost the title right back to Van Dam the next day at Survivor Series. But now, he defeated RVD in a TLC match to get the title on SmackDown, and he's looking to defend it in one more TLC right here tonight at the event he arguably made famous. Can Captain Charisma keep his precious white and gold belt? We'll find out right here tonight. And it's been many months since Miz was Intercontinental Champion, and he's been working hard in the tag team scene with Damien Sandow as one half of the Awesome Ones. But tonight, Miz is going back to being on his own. Damien Sandow not at ringside as he looks to claim the Intercontinental Championship in a TLC match. Can Miz be as awesome as he wants to be? Can The Miz be the A-lister he claims to be? Can he climb the steel ladder here tonight and take the Intercontinental title? We'll have to see if The Miz truly is awesome. And there's the bell, and Christian wastes no time with the neckbreaker. The very maneuver that won AJ Lee her TLC match earlier in the evening. AJ retained over Tamina Snuka with that neckbreaker. But it doesn't look like Christian's going to make it quite that easy. And The Miz with a textbook suplex on Christian, center of the ring. And it doesn't let Christian get too far. Reverse suplex. And this time the belly of the back takes down Captain Charisma. Look at that, rakes the eyes with the boot. But this is a TLC match. There are no countouts. There are no disqualifications. So if he wants to rake the eyes with the boot, I might not agree with it, but it's as legal as a wrist lock. And now Christian with a beautiful over-the-top neck breaker. And this time follows it up with the traditional neck breaker. Christian keeping a focus on the head of The Miz. Going to try to finish him off with the kill switch so he can make an easy trip up the ladder. And now Christian takes some of his own medicine. And Miz goes right back to raking the eyes. Well, I guess that's not a bad plan. If you can't see, it doesn't matter if you can climb a ladder or not. Miz sends Christian crashing into the corner here, and Miz is the first one to go out, grab that ladder. But Christian already scooped it up. Oh, but Miz already reverses. and sets the ladder up here. Beautiful series of strikes by Christian, blocked at the end by Miz, and countered once again by Christian. And back elbow puts the Miz on the mat, and Christian wasted no time here, going right up for the Intercontinental Championship. And he's got a hold of it already, but Miz hits him in the back. And oh no, power bomb off the ladder. Oh man, Christian in a terrible way now. And the Miz already up top, pulling at the Intercontinental Championship. But Christian pays the favor right back to Miz. And Christian goes to work on the leg of the Miz now. Figures that's the best way to stop him from climbing the ladder. And Christian goes climbing right back up. And the Miz sends him right back down. And those hard kicks to the knee take Christian right off his feet. And the Miz now, several strikes to the head. Miz back in control of this match. Sets up the ladder. And Miz is going for it. Christian right behind him, shakes him off the ladder. And takes the ladder down as well. Christian scoops up Miz. Miz out the back door with the DDT. And more punches to the face of Christian. And there's another neckbreaker by the Miz. Will that be enough to keep Christian down? Miz is back in control of the Intercontinental title at the top of the ladder. Is that enough? And it is! It is! The Miz regains the Intercontinental Championship. What terrible luck for Christian. Only made it a little over maybe 2 weeks with the Intercontinental title, and now the Miz has claimed the championship. And there we see the Miz coming down from the top of the ladder with the Intercontinental Championship. What a terrible break for Christian. Can't seem to keep a hold of that Intercontinental title at all. Well, I'm sure Christian will be looking for a rematch sooner than later. But tonight belongs to the Awesome One. Tonight belongs to the Miz. And now, the big belt is on the line. Can John Cena turn back the challenge of both Rob Van Dam and Daniel Bryan? We'll find out in moments here at TLC. John Cena been on a hell of a roll over the latter half of the year, regaining the WWE Championship from Dolph Ziggler at Battleground, defending against Ziggler inside the Hell in the Cell, going one-on-one with Brock Lesnar at Survivor Series, and now he stands here at TLC with two challengers, Mr. PPV, RVD, and the Yes Man himself, Daniel Bryan. Can Cena fend off these two challengers under Extreme Rules? It'll be a hell of a match and a hell of a challenge for the leader of the C Nation. The title is on the line, and we are just a few months away from WrestleMania, and I'm sure the champ would love to defend the belt at the biggest show of the year. Rob Van Dam this year is a 4-time Intercontinental Champion, and he's looking to move onwards and upwards and take the WWE Championship away from John Cena. He's done it in the past using the Money in the Bank contract, and he's done it in an Extreme Rules match as well. Can RVD put away John Cena and Daniel Bryan in one match to claim the WWE Championship? He's got the moves to do it, and he's got the tools at his disposal. All Van Dam's got to do is put the right combination together, and he leaves WWE Champion. Daniel Bryan overcame 5 other superstars in a TLC and a ladder match to become Mr. Money in the Bank this year. He cashed in on Batista vs. Dolph Ziggler's title match at SummerSlam and came up short. He went into the 6-way cell match for the #1 contendership and came up short. Tonight, his 3 straight victories over Chris Jericho in submission matches have earned him a title shot. Can he get the job done in this matchup? He's had the opportunities earlier this year, and he's gotten himself back into the spot. But can he finally get the job done? Can he finally claim the WWE Championship? If you ask him, the answer is most certainly yes, yes, yes. And there's what's on the line, folks. The WWE Championship. And there's the bell as our main event kicks off. Van Dam takes down Cena with the Russian leg sweep. And now both challengers putting a stomping on the champion. As Van Dam goes to work on Cena's knee here. And Cena battles back. Right hand to Cena, kicks to Bryan. And there's the mule kick to Bryan. And Cena throwing strikes at Van Dam. Van Dam battles back. Monkey flip sends Cena flying. And Bryan right into an armbar on RVD. Going right to work on that arm. Cena waistlock on Bryan. Bryan reverses. And Bryan with a tremendous right hand to both challengers. And Bryan with a shoulder buster to John Cena. And Bryan already starting to work on the arm of both men, trying to prepare for the yes lock in the event that he has to make a move. And look at this, double team by Bryan and Van Dam. Takes Cena face first into the canvas. And clothesline rocks Daniel Bryan as Cena sends RVD flying into the buckle. Reversal by Cena. Side Russian leg sweep takes Daniel Bryan to the mat. Block by Van Dam, big forearm to the face of the champ. Ducks the clothesline. And 3 hard kicks take Cena down. Cena grasping at his knee. Oh man, and now Bryan going after Cena's arm. And Cena and Van Dam are all over. Bryan and Van Dam are all over Cena. And look at this, Bryan continuing his attack on the arm. So far, Daniel Bryan seems to be completing his strategy the best out of the 3 men. Van Dam's attacking the leg of Cena, and Bryan's attacking the arm. And that will most likely lead to a new champion if both those strategies continue to work out so successfully. Bryan takes Van Dam now with the Russian leg sweep. And goes right back to work on the arm. Laser focus by Daniel Bryan in this triple threat matchup. Northern Lights holds the pin on John Cena. Kick out at 1. Van Dam, standing moonsault. Oh, and Cena going for one of his favorites, the belly-to-belly. Oh, but now Bryan with the German suplex to John Cena. Drops him right on his head and neck. Bryan reverses with a kick to the gut. Takes Cena out of nowhere. Teardrop suplex. Drops the champ on his spine once again. And Bryan got that tunnel vision, focusing on the arms of both men. And look at this, Cena showing frustration early here, but eats another German suplex, this time from Rob Van Dam. Oh, look at that now, Van Dam helping out Bryan's cause. And Bryan is taking John Cena to Suplex City in this matchup, but belly to back this time. And Van Dam clubs Bryan in the back and follows through with the fallen reverse DDT. What a matchup thus far for the WWE Championship. And Cena now looking to steal a victory. Not to mention, this is also an Extreme Rules match, so these men can go outside and claim any weapon they like, whether it be the stairs or any weapons under the ring. So far, these men are keeping it, keeping 100% honest, keeping it a straight triple threat matchup. But as soon as things want to get dirty, there's all the weapons at ringside to make use of it. And Van Dam hard kicks to Cena. There's that back insecurity, that mule kick, right into the cover here. And Bryan breaks it up. Cena struggling to get to his feet. Bryan into the ropes. Hurricanrana by Van Dam into the cover. And only gets to one before Cena breaks it up. Van Dam stops Cena with the jawbreaker. And it looks like Daniel Bryan will be the first one. Still be looking for some toys underneath the ring. What is he going to bring into this match? He's got Sting's baseball bat, and John Cena better watch out. But Bryan looks to be going after Van Dam here. And none of these men can get anything done. Everybody's attacking everybody. And Cena, shades of Stone Cold Steve Austin, Luthez press, and several right hands. Mr. Perfect style neckbreaker to Daniel Bryan. And Van Dam's got a hold of Cena. And John Cena picks up the huge victory here at TLC. Let's take a look at the highlights. You see Van Dam takes down Bryan as Cena struggles to get to his feet. Tried to sneak away with the pin there. Van Dam hits the side Russian leg sweep on Cena. Went for the cover, but Daniel Bryan wasn't about to let that happen. Cena, 5-knuckle shuffle to Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan all dazed and confused. And RVD was right there to break it up. And then Cena scoops up Daniel Bryan, hits the attitude adjustment, and gets the pin on the Yes Man here at TLC. And what a terrible turn of events for Van Dam and Bryan. They had a top of the, an awesome opportunity to take the title from Cena, but John Cena just able to pull it all together here, put the right combination together at the right time, hits Daniel Bryan with the attitude adjustment, and holds on to the WWE Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm PWS Phil. You can catch me on YouTube at Philip Kelly. You can find me right here at PWS Phil on Twitch. And you can always visit me on Facebook at Phil's Wrestling Site. Tune in Mondays right here on Twitch for Raw, Wednesdays for Main Event, and Fridays for SmackDown. And coming up this week, we'll have Batman Arkham Knight. Thanks for watching, everybody.